So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Aguirre. Hakimi. Hakimi. And Amrabat. Played towards the other side. En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. Ben Saguier plays it short. Mali are looking to go forward now. And he skips past his man. Referee's given a throw. Mazraoui. Ben Saguier. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Back when it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And they've got a throw. Oh, played through for the wide man. Brahim Diaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Now he's off and running. Well, that is one way to stop him. Brahim Diaz. That's a good run down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Adli. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
No outsmarting him this time. Adli. And he thumps it clear. And that has left him in a heap. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had it taken off him. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
En-Nesyri. Mali finding their passes. And that could set him on his way. Brahim Diaz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
After 17 minutes is number 8.
Mali have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Morocco really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a good ball out wide. He gets big. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And yes, it's him again. Mali are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a great pick out. Unahi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mazraoui is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a really well-measured ball. Defending was strong and firm. He's in plenty of space here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Interesting ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, what has happened here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well cleared. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Adli. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Looking for the runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. Amrabat. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 13.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Adli! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Ben Sagir goes short. There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Unahi, it's loose now and they want to get it back. He's gone forward. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now the finish! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he welcomes it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Turns and goes back. Has a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Spread neatly. That's the throw. Amrabat. And Unahi. Hakimi. That's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Mazraoui. 5 minutes till the break. Unahi. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide, just eases him off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Mali looking to pass their way through. And that's going right the way across. And he's picked out the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's been given away. En-Nesyri. And they've got rid. En-Nesyri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent progress down the left. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Morocco really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Mali go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Adli might just make this. Hakimi does really well there. He is strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gets into some space. And he's been shifted off it. Ben Sagir. Unahi. That's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Brahim Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is great defending, so alert. Adli. Mazraoui. And Hakimi. Amrabat. Hakimi. Ben Seguir. And Amrabat. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the ball's come loose here. Engages and forces him off the ball. En-Nesyri! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
And En-Nesyri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ben Seguir with the short one. Mali have the chance to go the other way. Mazraoui. Can he put it away? That comes as a mighty relief. Deftly away. Unahi. Amrabat.
En-Nesyri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's lofted through here. Hakimi. Amrabat. Opts for safety. Hakimi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mali have a free kick. He is through here. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Hakimi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's through here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Real chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Aguirre wins the duel this time. Clips it so gently, and that's not going to reach. Adley chasing after it. Mazraoui. And Amrabat. Aguirre.
The attendance for
And
this match
Unahi.
was 80,607.
So we've reached the hour mark. Amrabat. Unahi, given the lift of his goal. Aguirre. And Amrabat. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Adli. Mazraoui. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
That's a throw. Adli. Great ball if he can get there. Unahi. Amrabat. Aguirre. Nice sequence of passes this. Passes short and sharp. Now it's En-Nesyri. That'll be a throw. Ball's gone out of play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Oh, super find. Now it's En-Nesyri. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Morocco are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Amrabat. Played back in. Danger averted for now. And he was quick to react. Now it's En-Nesyri. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Can he get on to this? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. Aguirre. And Unahi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 21. Number 10.
Aguirre
Brahim Diaz.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 4.
Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 17.
And now the hit!
Number 23.
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. Now Mazraoui. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's gone for a throw-in. And he's gone searching cross-field. Ben Seguir. Can he get it through? Oh, they could break here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Moved on forwards. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Fiddles it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now the ball's gone astray.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's headed upfield. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That had too much on it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Marley making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Out to the right. Oh, smashing header! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Mali are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Hakimi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Throw in. Marley making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Two minutes to be added on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that has been cut short. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Morocco cannot spin this any other way. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Great pressure, plenty of it. Amrabat, out to the right. Mali looking to pass their way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Threads, great hit! He's found a way through. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ben Seguir. And he was quick to react. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, important interception. Brahim Diaz. And he's gone searching crossfield. Ben Seguir. En-Nesyri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Not the most accurate pass. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a key interception. Aguer. Hakimi. And Amrabat. That's a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Oh, what a mistake! Now it's just the goalkeeper. He's got the shot away! Goal! Morocco!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Morocco after 12 minutes is number 10, Brahim Diaz.
Morocco break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. The fullback is in acres of space here. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Adli. He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! And one more try! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Aguirre. Amrabat. Mazraoui. And Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Now Mazraoui. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. Oh, great play. This is promising. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Hakimi. And Amrabat. Over to the left. Ben Seguir! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
For Morocco after 18 minutes is number 13.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Unahi. Morocco have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looks to the other side. And Unahi. En-Nesyri. Spread out to the left. That is a brilliant interception. Ben Seguir. Unahi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amrabat spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Adli. And here's Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir. Mazraoui just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's put paid to a promising move. Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mazraoui. Aguerd. Hakimi. And Amrabat. Mazraoui. And back to the goalkeeper. Aguerd. Oh, can he get onto this? That'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Not the most convincing of passes. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. They get a throw in. Mazraoui. Adli. That is lovely. Adli! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. Oh, good-looking ball. Adli. He's got away. Mazraoui. And that's gone loose. No, that's been intercepted. That is a great pick out. Unahi, who's set up one goal so far. Nicked it back promptly. Hakimi. The referee's awarded a free kick. And Aguerd. Amrabat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adli! And that is doing no harm at all.
Adli knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
No way through. Hakimi. Now, can they get it back? Brahim Diaz. And that should get the job done. Oh, terrible pass. Morocco looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Unahi. Brahim Diaz looking to add to his goal. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Aguirre. Bunu. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Amrabat gets a foot in here. Bunu. Amrabat. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mali finding their passes. Adli.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is a nice... And a shot! They've done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 14.
Mali get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Morocco are looking to break at pace. Out for a throw. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great work on the overlap. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Morocco head into the half-time break with a narrow lead. He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hakimi. And Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Swung over. Mazraoui. Adli. Ben Seguir. And Unahi. Come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's through, now is he in? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Mazraoui. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Adli. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Mazraoui did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Danger averted for now. Aguirre. Oh, easy pickings there. The ball has bounced loose now. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance. He's had a hit. Goal! Morocco! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 19.
Morocco go into the lead. Out of play for a throw. He's had it taken off him. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for the header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 58
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played, because it's so easy to get those wrong.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't...
Brahim Diaz! Mazraoui. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
It's a Moroccan free kick. Brahim Diaz! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's the throw. Aguirre gets across and deals with it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Almost an hour gone.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brahim Diaz is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he's there to get it away. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's well spotted. Unahi. Backward it goes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get Brahim Diaz! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! He has done it! And that's it. That was always inevitable. And he's done it again. He's got his second.
After 68 minutes is number 19.
Morocco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is good alertness. He's in plenty of space here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was alert to it.
Adli.
Ben Seguir. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Hits one! He scored! Right back in the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again.
After 72
This is
minutes
threatening to become a really good game.
19.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Adli.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ben Seguir.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Unahi did well to stay calm there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aguirre. Amrabat. And Unahi. Hakimi. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz looks to get on the end of this. Pinches it off him. Adli. Marley can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Adli. It's a good spell of possession, this. Unahi. Amrabat. And he's being shifted off it. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Amrabat. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's En-Nesyri. Mazraoui. Adli.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution in progress.
Gets into some space. Fires it in low.
Adli.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread it left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's En-Nesyri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's intervened well there. Shot at goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Adli. Mazraoui.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's gone for goal! It's a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 90 minutes is number 4.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the...
Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
There will be 5
Morocco
minutes added
grab
time.
a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gets a good foot in there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. Unahi. And they can counter here. Unahi. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full.
Substitutions taking place.
In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ben Seguir. And that's it. Morocco can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Brahim Diaz, gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ben Seguir. Adli. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in space and looking for options. Amrabat gets a foot in here. Adli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bunu catches it safely. Amrabat. And Aguirre goes looking wide. Amrabat. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some good work on the right flank here.
Adli.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's had a shot! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The goal scorer after 7 minutes is number
Mali
20.
gain their reward with an early goal. Swung over. Brahim Diaz. Oh, played through for the wide man. Taken back almost at once. Tries to get it clear. Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
He's in plenty of space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Unahi. Oh, that's nice. Can he put it away! That's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz looking to run onto it.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Unahi. En-Nesyri. Ben-Seghir! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, there's the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Adli.
Gets into some space. A hefty... Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Morocco really could have done without this. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Goal! After 16 minutes is number 20.
Mali are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Brahim Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Unahi. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, well played, well played.
Morocco really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Adli.
And he's there to belt it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Adli. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Amrabat. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a sharp pass. Chance! was just lacking in accuracy. And that's really well manoeuvred. En-Nesyri, and they're on him in a flash. And he was quick to react. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Adli. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Played it again. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hakimi, forwards and with intent. Oh, played right into his path. And he can clear it away. Amrabat.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Brahim Diaz. That's really well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Played into space out wide. Mali do have a chance to counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Unahi. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Brahim Diaz. That is a great pick out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mazraoui. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's had it taken off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. Unahi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi. Amrabat. He shifted it to the flank. And that's a throw-in. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he latch on to this? Chance for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
They get a throw-in. Brahim Diaz might just make this. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Adli! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! Morocco are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ball is over the line. Oh, that was vital.
Adli.
Nicely aimed pass. Mazraoui. No, he's not getting past him there. And there is the half-time whistle. Morocco playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
And there they are.
So there was the first half.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Unahi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hakimi. Hakimi. Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Oh, that's neat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, they could break here. Brahim Diaz. Mali looking to pass their way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Goalkeeper's ball.
Adli.
Ben Seguir engages and forces him off the ball. And Aguirre. And Amrabat. Hakimi. And Amrabat. Unahi. En-Nesyri. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's En-Nesyri. Aguirre. Unahi looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Morocco with the corner, they're first. Mazraoui. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mali have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out to the right. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Spread it left. Brahim Diaz. Adli is onto it in a flash. And Amrabat. Now it's En-Nesyri. Unahi. He's through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just about up to the hour now.
Match was 80,113.
And he's on a charge. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Hakimi. Mazraoui with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Unahi. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's En-Nesyri. That is a crunching tackle. Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Adli. Oh, played through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball.
Adli.
Ben Seguir. Oh, good read. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Adli.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brahim Diaz! Great effort, but no way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Adli.
Sends it crossfield.
Brahim Diaz.
Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. En-Nesyri! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Substitutions taking place.
Mali can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
En-Nesyri. And he's forced to go back. Unahi. Foot in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Unahi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mali making another change here. Unahi. Aguer. Now Mazraoui.
Adli.
En-Nesyri touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
No, no way through. Amrabat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the ball is out of play.
Hakimi. Brahim Diaz.
Amrabat. He won't be happy with that one. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get onto this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mazraoui, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bout of passing, shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. But he's only too happy to take that back. Real chance here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 21, number 13.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
They've got a corner here.
Number 23, number 11.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mazraoui. Big chance! That's got him rattled. That's the throw. Amrabat.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, that has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's having a go! In with the challenge. That's a good ball out wide. En-Nesyri. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He's gone direct. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Please
So
join
from us
me
both,
in wishing
a
all
very
the
good
best for
evening.
members of our fan clubs.
So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ben Sagir concedes a free kick for that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ball is over the line. Mazraoui.
Hakimi.
And he welcomes it in. Goalkeeper's ball.
Hakimi.
Adley chasing after it. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Out for a throw. Unahi. And Aguirre.
Hakimi.
Referee's given a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Unahi. Now it's En-Nesyri. Adley. Gets good distance on it. It'll be a throw-in. Aguirre turns back here, probably the best option. Morocco finding their passes. And Amrabat. Adley.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Passes short and sharp. En-Nesyri! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Morocco break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Looking for the runner.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's En-Nesyri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cleared away. Opts to play it back. They're urging him to shoot. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a look and plays it forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Morocco really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hits one! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ben Seguir, he shifted it to the flank. Mazraoui. And he's there to clear it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mazraoui.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Morocco have their third corner. Ben Seguir with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ben Seguir. And he's forced to go back. Aguer. Unahi. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Big chance! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Hakimi probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Brahim Diaz!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Ben Seguir and Aguer.
A real chance if he can get through. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. Unahi, who does have an assist to his name. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Unahi. Morocco claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Unahi. Unahi is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Brahim Diaz having a look. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. It's anyone's ball now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he has been fouled there. Brahim Diaz. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. Mazraoui. Adli. He's got away. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Hakimi.
Long ball looking to counter. Now that looks a decent ball.
Hakimi.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now Mazraoui. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No way through there. Amrabat gets a foot in here. Ben Seguir. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
En-Nesyri. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Amrabat. Aguirre.
Hakimi.
En-Nesyri. Hakimi is charging up on the overlap. Now the finish! That's a sharp pass. Out to the left it goes.
Morocco can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Mazraoui, too strong for his opponent there. Ben Seguir. Now it's En-Nesyri. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. He's got the shot away! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice physical challenge. Aguirre. Unahi. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adli. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Aguirre is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Adli. Pass somewhat off target. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Mazraoui. Adli. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the hit!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Now it's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Mazraoui picked out brilliantly. Mali are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! And now they can clear their lines. Goes looking wide. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's the chance to counter.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Unahi. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Morocco go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
There they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the action is back on the way.
Morocco have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Some resolute defending there. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's been taken short. Mali have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hakimi. Ben Sagir. To Adli. Now Mazraoui. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Ben Sagir. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Brahim Diaz with a real chance here. Brahim Diaz! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's going right the way across. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite...
And it's been given away. There's the ball. Header! This time surely! And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. And he's gone looking for safety.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Mazraoui did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Amrabat wins the duel this time. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're on him in a flash. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, that has not gone well. Aim forwards. Mazraoui. Oh, they can break here. The ball has bounced loose now. He's decent hit! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's a lucky 7th corner. They've played it short. And here's Brahim Diaz. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mali have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Foot in. Unahi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, strongly challenged there. Amrabat. And he's being shifted off it. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Unahi. Mazraoui. Shifted upfield. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bunu.
Might want to be careful there.
Hakimi.
Aguirre.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Ben Seguir! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
It's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a pretty loose pass. Ben Seguir did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Hakimi.
Unahi. And here's Brahim Diaz.
That was lovely, that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance here to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Ben Seguir. Unahi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the angle and the distance are both precisely as they were before. So what about the outcome? Adley is standing over this one. He's gone for goal. And how did he not make it 4? Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Brahim Diaz chooses to go back. They want to be quick to recover this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played out to the right. Unahi. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Brahim Diaz looks to get on the end of this. He's had it taken off him. Ben Seguir. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A heavy challenge. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Unahi and Amrabat. Mazraoui. Adley. Interesting ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mazraoui.
Hakimi.
Unahi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
21, number 8.
Oh, smashing header! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Aguirre. Morocco are almost home and dry now. And Nesiri, that has been slung wide. That's a good ball out wide. They get a throw in. Aguirre. Now he's off and running. That's a throw. Gets into some space. And he's had it nicked away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Succumbs to the pressure. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brahim Diaz. Could move up a gear here. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's intervened well there. Mazraoui going full tilt down the left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one. Oh, terrible pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Amrabat.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in space and looking for options. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mali can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Hakimi, now it's Brahim Diaz. Has a go! It's off target and by quite a way. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mali are looking to break at pace. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He has found the way through, and it's pulled back, and he was alert to it. That's the throw. And that's that. Morocco really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Brahim Diaz claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by